covering every county. This is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
Good afternoon, I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for joining us for Arkansas Today on this Wednesday afternoon. A snow day for some here in the state, as some parts of the state are seeing rain, sleet, and some snow flurries. Some major roadways were impacted by the winter weather earlier this morning, causing some accidents. In Currituck, Azuka is joining us live from Northwest Arkansas with a look at the latest road conditions there in Currituck.
Hey Mallory, so I spent most of the morning in Rogers, where the road conditions were pretty good up there. Actually, we saw a good hour of snow followed by some rain. I'm now here in Fayetteville. As you can see, we do have some rain right now. Still really cold out here. My fingers are really feeling numb and cold, but as of right now, the roads were really good. No accidents reported up here in our area. However, that is not the case for a little further down south, where Arkansas State Police responded to an accident near the Bobby Hopper Tunnel where two semis collided. Now, they were towed away and it closed down the northbound lanes for a little while. They are now open after RDOT salted and sanded the roads. Everything's good to go now. Everything's moving. As the temperatures are rising, the roads are less slick. As of right now, again, those lanes are now open again. But one accident down there, one person was taken to the hospital. However, up here, further up north, we were good to go. No accidents that we saw from what we saw, because the snow would hit the ground and melt right away. So all good up here. However, one person was taken to the hospital. No word on his condition as of right now. Mallory, I'll send it back to you.
In Currituck, Azuka live. In Currituck, thank you. Now to an update on a school bus crash in Lawrence County. State police say 9 people were hurt when a Hoxie school bus crashed into a dump truck on Highway 63 yesterday afternoon. That crash happened around 3:45 as kids were being dropped off from school. One child was taken by airlift to Memphis. Both drivers were also treated for injuries, but everyone is expected to be okay. The kids ranged from 3rd to 10th grade. A crash report says the bus was slowing down to turn when the truck hit it from behind. That bus flipped and went into a ditch. State police are leading the investigation. An attorney representing the school district didn't have much to say. They released a statement saying all individuals were awake and alert when they were being transported from the scene of the accident. The district will disclose further details once they become available. Students can talk with counselors at school today, end quote. A man is dead after a shootout with police in the Atkins area of Pope County yesterday. The sheriff says it happened here that you're looking at near Highway 105. We're told the suspect, 24-year-old Anthony Langley Jr., was seen walking down the road with a gun pointing at drivers. An Atkins police officer showed up to investigate, and the man began shooting at the officer. Deputies and other officers chased the man into the woods near Avenue 3, where he began shooting again. Officers returned fire, resulting in the man's death.
Well, we were just trying to get information about what was going on, because when you're from a small town, it's usually something like this. You know them, or you know someone who knows them. Probably an hour or so after we seen all the officers coming through town, we heard that someone had been fatally shot.
The Atkins School District, which is just a few miles away, was placed on lockdown. No officers were injured. An update now in the breaking news we told you about yesterday. Right now, look out of the man accused of shooting a sheriff's deputy. Take a look at this. Eugene Collins was arrested Monday night. He is now behind bars on a $5 million bond. Deputies say Collins fired several times into a building with several people inside. Once deputies got there, we're told Collins got in a truck and drove off. That standoff broke out later on when Collins allegedly shot Deputy Logan Dotson in the head. Deputies returned fire and Collins later surrendered. Deputy Dotson is out of the hospital and now on paid leave. After a long and bitter debate to open the proceedings, today senators will listen to opening arguments as the impeachment trial of President Trump continues in Washington. Jay Gray is following the historic process and joins us from Capitol Hill with a closer look.
Day one was a marathon, 13 hours.
A fair trial requires witnesses in order to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Of partisan bickering.
This all supposedly started because of a whistleblower. Where is that whistleblower?
The arguments at times intense.
And they lie. And lie and lie and lie.
And personal.
The only one who should be embarrassed, Mr. Nadler, is you.
Frustrating Supreme Court Justice John Roberts presiding over the historic trial.
I think it is appropriate at this point for me to admonish both the House managers and the President's counsel in equal terms to remember that they are addressing the world's greatest deliberative body.
A body that, controlled by Republicans, rejected 11 amendments to allow new documents and additional witnesses, with President Trump suggesting he could use executive privilege to block former staffers like John Bolton from taking the stand.
I don't know if we left on the best of the terms. I would say probably not, and so you don't like people testifying when they didn't leave on good terms, and that was due to me.
It's an issue that could come up for another vote after opening arguments that begin this afternoon. Jay Gray, NBC News, Washington.
Jay,